everyone. Today we will be discussing the percentile of ungroup data. Now we are done with the quartiles. Pag sinabi natin quartiles, it is divided into 4 equal parts. In decile, it is divided into 10 equal parts. But in percentile, so it is divided into 100 equal parts. So the percentiles are the 99 score points which divide the distribution into 100 equal parts. So that each part represent the data sets. This denoted by first percentile, second percentile, third percentile, and the 99th percentile. So yan. Pinagkaiba lang is sa quartile nga 4, decimal 10, dito sa ating percentile is 100. 100 equal parts but is divided into 99 score points or 99 division. Okay? So ano nga ba yung formula natin? So yung pinagkaiba lang sa formula, yung over 100 dyan is sa quartiles over 4 lang, sa decimals over 10, sa percentiles over 100. Piece of k is equal to k over 100 multiply the quantity of n plus 1. So yung ginagamit natin is piece of k is equal to k multiply the quantity of n plus 1 over 100, wherein the k is the nth percentile, or ito po yung hinahanap natin. So the range of our percentile here, or the range of our k, is from 1 to 99. Sa decile, yung k natin is from 1 to 9 lang. Sa quartile is from 1 to 4. Okay? Yung n naman natin is the number of data in the set. It is the total number kung ilan po yung mga given data natin. Okay? So that is the percentile formula. So let's have an example. So find the percentile or the 50th percentile of the given data. So we have these values. Kung basahin yan. Okay, what is our first step? Our first step is to arrange it in ascending order. So, arrange muna natin into ascending order. After we arrange, we will calculate the data or we will calculate the position by the use of our formula. So, ayan po yung formula natin. So, what is our K? If yung hinahanap natin is 50th percentile, our K is 50. And yung N natin, ilan ba yan? Bilangin natin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 po yung N natin. Okay, substitute natin. K will become 50 is equal to 50 multiply the quantity of 17. Yan yung N natin, plus 1 over 100. So, 17 plus 1 equals to 18. So, 18 times 50 is equal to 900. 900 divided by 100 is equal to 9. Therefore, our 50th percentile is the 9th position. Let us count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, 26. Our 50th percentile is equal to 26. Intindihan. So, let us have another example. Find the 70th percentile of the given data. So, yan. Gagawin natin is ascending order, arrange. First step, after na natin ma-arrange, is we will calculate the position by the use of our formula. Ngayon, yung K natin is, hinahanap natin is the 70th percentile. Therefore, our K is 70. And natin is 17 pa rin yan. So, 17 plus 1 is equal to 18. 18 times 70 is over 100. So, 18 times 70 is equal to 1260. 1260 divided by 100 is equal to 12.6. So what have you noticed with our answer? It is in a decimal, or it is with a decimal number. It is a decimal number. Therefore, we will proceed to linear interpolation. So, yan, linear interpolation tayo dahil meron siyang decimal. Now, what is our third step? Our third step is we will find the difference where our P sub k is located. So 12.6. 12.6 position is in between of 12 and 13 position. So our 12 and 13 position, naka-highlight na, it is the 30 and 32. So what is our third step? We will find the difference, right? So 32, difference of 32 minus 30 is equal to 2. Ngayon, i-multiply naman daw po natin yung sagot natin dito sa difference dito sa ating decimal number. So, 0.6 multiplied by 2 is equal to 1.2. And last step is we will add our answer here to the lower or the lowest value doon sa dalawa. So, ano ba yung lowest value dito? 30. So, 1.2 plus 30 is equal to 31.2. Therefore, our 70th percentile is equal to 31.2. So, ganun po yung linear interpolation. Napag-aralan na natin yan sa quartiles, sa deciles, and ngayon, dito naman sa percentiles. Ganun po ang linear interpolation. We will find, diba, nakuha na natin ito sagot, 12.6. Proceed na tayo sa next step, next 3 step. Una, kukunin natin yung difference where our P sub K is located. So, 12.6 position is located to 12 and 13 position. Ngayon, kukunin natin yung difference ng dalawa. 32 minus 30 is equal to 2. Ngayon, yung sagot dito sa 2 na to, i-multiply po natin dito sa decimal. Okay? 2 times 0.6 is equal to 1.2. Then last, a-add po natin yung naging sagot natin dito sa lowest value between this or sa lowest value dito sa dalawa. So, 30 plus 1.2 is equal to 31.2. Okay? Therefore, our P or our 70th percentile is equal to 31.2. Ngayon, this will be your activity. Sasend ko na lang mamaya. So, let us proceed to Mendenhall and Sausage method. Tapusin na natin yung percentile para next meeting or next video is sa group data naman tayo. So, di ba, percentile, yan nga, it is divided into 100 equal parts. So, mangyayari niyan, from P sub 1 or for the first percentile up to 49 percentile. Kapag ka yung sagot natin is 3.2, magiging 4. Round up pa din siya. Parang kagaya lang nun sa decile. Okay, class? From the first percentile up to 49 percentile. Round up. Okay, class? Kapag ka 50th percentile naman yung hinahanap natin, kung ano lang po yung magiging sagot, yun lang yung sagot. Okay? Kapag ka sinubstitute mo na, sinubstitute mo na siya sa formula, kung ano yung naging sagot mo, yun lang yung sagot. Okay? Ngayon, from 51 percentile, 51 percentile up to 99 percentile, round down po tayo. Okay? Kapag sa round up, for example, 3.1 yan, magiging 4. 3.2 yan, magiging 4. 3.3 yan, magiging 4. 3.9 man yan, magiging 4. But sa round down naman, from 51 percentile up to 99 percentile, round down tayo, di ba? So, kahit na 4.9 man yan, magiging 4 lang. 4.2, magiging 4 lang din. 4.1, magiging 4 lang din. 4.8, magiging 4 lang. Round down. Round up, round down. From the first percentile up to 49 percentile, round up. Okay? Sa 50 percentile, kung ano naman yung naging 50th percentile magiging sagot, yun lang yung sagot. So, 51 to 99 percentile, round down. Let us have an example. Find the 30th percentile and 70th percentile of the given data. What is our first step? Our first step is to arrange the data in ascending order. O yan, na-arrange na natin. So, our second step is calculate the position. Calculate the position. So, mag-start muna tayo sa 30th percentile. So, our K now is 30. Ngayon, bilangin natin kung ilan yung data natin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Therefore, our N now is 17. So, substitute natin. Our K is 30. 17 yung N natin. So, 17 plus 1 is equal to 18. 18 times 30 is equal to 540. 540 over 100 is equal to 5.4. Diba yung rule nga natin? From first percentile up to 49 percentile, round up. So, 5.4 magiging 6. Kasi round up tayo, di ba? 6 position. So, ano yung pang 6 position dyan? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Therefore, our 30th percentile is the 24. Okay? Now, move on naman tayo sa 70th percentile. So, yung K natin yan, magiging 70. N natin, 17 pa rin. So, 17 plus 1 is equal to 18. 18 times 70 is equal to 1 to 60. 1 to 60 over 100 is equal to 12.6. So, 70th percentile. Yung rule natin from 51 percentile up to 99 percentile round down. So, 12.6 will become 12. Okay? 12.6 will become 12. Therefore, bilang tayo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yung 70th percentile natin is equal to 30. Dito naman sa 30th percentile, 6 position, 24. Naintindihan? Round up, round down lang po yan. From, again, kahit na ulit-ulit, from 1st percentile up to 49th percentile, round up. From 51 percentile up to 99 percentile, round down. Kita nyo, naging round down to 12.6, naging 12. Ito, round up naman, 5.4, naging 6. Naintindihan? So, this will be your activity.